Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Friday class. Guys, I'm very excited here. If you mind me introduce you, here with me, Mr. Jacob Magaby. Come on here. What's up, guys? So,
How's it
welcome,
going?
buddy. Great to have you here. A long
Absolutely.
time.
Yeah. First time that we've met, and we're having a great time.
Absolutely. So, despite the absolutely amazing, no, not amazing, terrible heat that's around here, I think we're having a
It's
blast.
hitting me hard.
Yeah, it is.
I got a big fan right there.
Oh yeah, you do. So guys, welcome to the class. By the new members, if you don't know, Jacob Magaby, one of the founders. I'm OC, the master instructor for the classes. So we're gonna be picking it up. Sorry, where we left at TA Talk. So let's jump into the charts. But before, let me welcome you guys because you guys make this happen. So you guys are the most special part of ChartPrime. So it's worth giving you guys name by name. Welcome you. So DDJ J7, I see you are new here. So welcome, buddy. Aker, I see you're new here. So welcome, buddy. Nas, welcome back. I believe I've seen you before. So Fussy 1991, welcome, buddy. Never 11, what's up? Welcome back, buddy. Nice to have you here. Dominic, sorry, Preven, what's up? Great to have you here. Firefly, welcome back, buddy. As always, Major Pain, welcome, buddy. Nice to have you here. Omo Brownie, what's up, Brownie? What's up? Welcome back. Flower, nice to have you here. Not Little, what's up, bye boy? Welcome back. Dewo, what's up? I think I already shout out you. So as always, Regi Classic, The Hammer, what's up, my boy? What's up? VK, Jacob Magaby as always, but he's right here next to me. So welcome and great to have you here. VK, what's up? Welcome. Dan A, what's up? Welcome. I have a couple of you guys learn a ton in this class. Shino, as always, great to have you back. J Cool Feynman, what's up? LC20, what's up? Welcome back. Vet Guy, welcome back. Jeff 3, Nando, what's up? Or Fernando, is it that? So let me know there. Slangeman, what is it? Oh, it's moving. Slangeman, what's up? Welcome back. I believe I've seen you before. Great picture you got going on there. Zahid, so welcome, buddy. Nice to have you here. Rosa, what's up? Great. Well, it's great to have you back. So welcome back. And as always, RC2. Great, always basically covering my back while I was on vacation. So thank you so much for your work, RC2. Also for 30, he's not here, but he might be seeing the class here. So I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Feeling refreshed. We went to Cozumel for some vacation, for some adventures. We stayed at a resort. Then we went to Coba. That's another kind of like a virgin part of the Riviera Maya, staying another resort. So we basically went jumping from resort to resort. So everything's a little bit renewed, a little bit tan, sunburned, but it's just the way to go. So enough talking, guys. I know you're here for some TA. So let's jump right into the charts. So just 1 second here. Here we go. And today we're going to be starting at Atom. So remember that we had a trade going on. Remember that we set some alarms, and yesterday some of those alarms were ringing because we should have been basically going on. Hey, Mr. J, what's up, and welcome back. Great to have you here. So welcome. So actually for the veterans, you may already recall that this trade. So we had this one open, remember? And we were on TP number 1 right here. TP number 2 right here, and the rest was trailing, correct? So the trailing stopped me out in here. As we went back in, up, I moved my trailing stop, and when it went back down, well then, too bad, it stopped me out right there. Nonetheless, 3 targets, 3 very nicely well taken targets. So I believe I'm very satisfied with this trade. Also, we're going to be taking a look at what else we have. But before that, let's take a look at what's happening. So guys, especially for veterans. So when I'm talking about entering a trade, it's not about the breakout, correct? Where is it? What is it about? The retest. Yes, no lethal. And guess what happened yesterday? Right? Retest here. and a flip of the ribbon here. As you can see, I went back into a trade in here. Right now, I'm a tiny bit underwater, but it's to be expected because of recent events with Bitcoin. Exactly. Retestio, retation, yeah. Retest. That will be in Spanish, retesteo or something like that. Or, but yeah, absolutely. So now you can see that I'm on a trade right now. I'm a little bit underwater, but I mean, it's just part of the deal. Nonetheless, I do see maybe a bounce happening. I'm gonna keep my stop loss very tight, right? Because this is a high risk entry. And Rigi, or a non-lethal, and Mr. G, guys, you've been here for a long time. I know you guys are advanced traders by now. So let me get you a question. Why am I saying that it is a high risk entry? And let me also give you a little bit of what I'm saying. It has to do with the oscillator.
Is it time confirmed?
Yeah,
Ribbon twist?
it is confirmed, but it's below zero line. So major pain. Oh, major pain. Yeah, what's up? Brownie, really, you guys don't want BTC. Sneezing. Yeah, absolutely. Taking you out for one. This is not. It is below the zero line. Major pain. Ding, ding, ding. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Yeah. Absolutely. That is the answer that I was looking for. Nonetheless, guys, especially for the new members, if you don't know the answer, don't worry. Just shoot at me, right? I want you guys to participate because remember, we have some free stuff for you guys. As you participate, you're going to be earning some points. And you can exchange those points by free memberships, TradingView coins. So you can pay maybe your membership or have a discount on your membership on TradingView, right? So we have a ton of free things for you guys, and the only thing that you need to do is participate. So if you don't know the answer, I don't really care. What I do care is that you earn those points, and also will let me know basically what you're thinking, and I could direct the class to compensate for whatever might be needing me for, like push the class into. Good morning. What's up? Can you please check on KO? Absolutely. Give me the full name on the just like the ticker appears. KO versus what? And I'll take a look at that. Vanamiu. So yeah, absolutely. I'll do. Is it below reactor ribbon is curving? Absolutely, yes. So we are looking for the twist of the ribbon, right? Or the flip of the ribbon, which is this thing moving up or just twisting up. In this case, up, because we are in a going down, so we want it to twist up, correct? Just like in here, just like in here, just like in here, correct? If we are looking for a short, then we're looking to twist down. But let's see. Remember, and this is a very advanced or very nice trick, guys, especially for the new members. Let's take a look at how the price acted. So, whenever most of the action right here, and I'm talking about the ribbon, it's above the zero line, look at what the price did, correct? So let me remove this. Then, when most of the price was below the zero line, look at what the price did, correct? And look at that. I'm going to be even placing a line in here when we broke above the zero line. What happened when we broke above the zero line? We spiked up, right? Just like the oscillator. So, we are right now below the zero line. So, it's to be expected a move down. But we are basically finding support on what is this? This is the dynamic reactor, correct? It's still above reactor ribbon. It's curving. Yes, it's a good trade. It is a good trade, but scalping, just like Rich is mentioning, long-term short style. Exactly. What's the daily say? Great, buddy. You're basically directing the class. That is amazing. Rigi Classic, shout out for you, buddy. As always, leading the class, which is amazing, guys. Let me shout out a couple of members in here. Major Pain, Rigi Classic, Non-Lethal. Who's also here? Mr. J. Who else is in here? Do we have Nano One? No, he's not here. Well, I think is that it? Maybe I'm losing anybody? No, I don't think so. Yeah, so shout out for you guys because guys, this is for the new members. These members have been with us all through basically every single class, and I've also followed their trading development, right? And I can assure you guys that they are nailing it, both in their own trades and also in their experience. So you'll see how they start participating over and over. And like a great example is a Rigi Classic. So, buddy, great, hard for you, buddy, there, because he started, like pushing the class towards his knowledge, right? And also something important, you'll frequently see a Rigi, Major Pain, non-lethal, and me basically discussing. Why is that? Because now they are professional traders. They're basically very high up in the trading knowledge, right? So the point of this is to make it a little bit mixing, experiences, right? So I'll start just showing you what I know, and you're gonna get to a point where you start developing your own style, just like Rigi Classics, just like Major Pain, just like non-lethal, right? And that is the point. That's what we want to achieve for you, right? So you develop your own style, because what I'm most interested is for you to make the most money, right? And the only way to do that is just basically finding out your own style. You can start following how we do stuff, and then you start seeing what it works for you and then what it doesn't. So take whatever it works for you, apply it to your style, and you'll find that you're gonna be evolving very, very fast. All right, so Acre, what's up? Consider the market uncertainly price of Atom. Yes, should adventure travel into 675, 690 channel. Yeah, could be. I mean, we can see this channel happening here. You're talking about 675, 690. So basically going farther down, right? So looking for an entry here. And Acre, I do see you have a clear picture here. And also, let me not only shout you out, because you are correct. Also, look at what we got here. We could be flipping back down, and look at also my stop loss where is it at. I don't want to hold this trade below 6.9, right? And as you mentioned, 6.9 channel. But what do we have in here? Let me just Control C this so you can see it better. Here we go. I have confluence, right? Guys, can you guys help me to understand what is confluence? The name of the game. Yes, exactly, Major Pain. So for the new members, since I see a ton of you guys, we have a couple of things that we call mantras, right? We build them up in class, right? And we call like, what is the name of the game, right? The name of the game is confluence, confluence, confluence. That's one of those, right? This kind of mantras are meant to be funny. They're meant for you to remember when you are under stress. So basically, your stress levels start lowering down, therefore leaving you to think better, and also having the mantra content, right? So confluence, it is when we have more than one indicator pointing at the same area, right? So let me shout out Jacob Maccabee, that is right here next to me. He's the creator of the volume profile bar magnifier order block. Remember that we use this indicator. I'm going to turn it on and off so you can see it, to X-ray order blocks, right? So what you're seeing are order blocks boxes, and then we are kind of like shooting X-rays to them and seeing where are the most important sections inside those order blocks. So that is one of the indicators that we use. By the way, this is the main indicator that we use on our falling knife strategy, right? All right, so this is one, and what area is it locating it? It's located right at 6.83, right? Then we have a line in here. Well, this line, it is meant to be showing you this other dotted line. That dotted line in here, let me double click in it so you can see it. It's inside the Market Dynamics Pro, and it is my my swing levels in here. As you can see, I have two, right? That's why I have a green dotted line and a red dotted line. Let's see what you guys are telling me. If I'm somewhat confused how to set up alarms, I'll go through that, Flower. Don't worry, we'll see that in a minute. What return would I intend example? If I'm looking for the DMI plus to cross above the DMI minus, how exactly do I set the alert? So you can set it up by using the we'll get to it.
Talking about something not ChartPrime related, right?
Yeah, I think you're talking about, like, for example, the DMI plus and DMI minus. That it's I forgot the name of it. Creo que sí es.
Oh, we have a free one.
Yeah.
Ask him.
So, Flower, can you let me know exactly what indicator are you talking about with the DMI plus and DMI minus? Is it the oscillator that the RSI oscillator? I think it means volatility index. But alternative view on the DMI oscillator. All right, Flower, but which one? Is it the ChartPrime one? Or which oscillator are you talking about? Just so I know exactly. Oh, not it is not the ChartPrime one. So Jacob Magabe's asking me the exact name of that oscillator. Could you provide it for me? You just write it here. Oh, we have a pretty big class today, 37 members.
Yeah, did you see the announcement that I posted?
Yeah, where is it at?
I posted an announcement saying that anyone in the announcements channel, the second one.
Oh, here.
No, the one below that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Big class. Nice. All right. So, sorry, I heard VI plus and VI minus. Oh, that's fine. Just let me know the exact name of the oscillator you're looking at, and Jacob is going to take a look at it exactly, and he might have a surprise for us. But yeah, let's jump back into what we have in here, correct? So going back to Rigi Classics, grouping between levels, exactly, and indicators pointing to the key areas of entering and direction. Jacob Bagman's Divergence King. Hey, you see that?
What?
Jacob Magaby, Def King.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
That's for Rigi Classics. Oh, by the way, guys, for the new members that are joining, we have one of the developers here and also founder of ChartPrime. His name is Jacob Magaby. He is still producing indicators. He is still keeping on track with all of us. So he's visiting here with me and already introducing. But here we go. Nice. So keeping on track, we're going to be working together this week, so do not miss. It's going to be a great thing. So if you have any request or you want to know a little bit more about the indicators, let me know and we can set up a maybe, I don't know, a talk show or something.
Sure.
Absolutely, that sounds like a great idea. So all of your questions could be solved there. All right, guys, let's jump into the trading because we have a ton to do and we have few hours left. Jacob, great job, Jacob. By the way, he's saying that Acre. So let's take a look at and answering, I believe, Acre here. No, sorry, taking back at Rigi. Rigi is mentioning what is confluence, right? So we have several indicators pointing out the same zone, right? So the first one are these ones, the yellow X-rayed order blocks, right? Then the other one, it's a combo. Take a look at my setup here, right? And for that, let me just clean my charts a little bit so you can see it better here. He left? Oh, did he? Oh, too bad. All right. So at this moment, let's take a look at what I have here. So take a look at that. I have Market Dynamics Pro to my left, right? Let me go over settings here, and then you'll see that everything is mostly turned off, but 3 different tools, right? This is a pro trick, guys. Like, for example, if I start turning everything on my charts, like for me, this is not readable, right? And believe me when I tell you that I have experience using and also trading, using the indicators and trading. But at this point, this is for me not useful. And not because it is not actually useful, it's just happening too many things at screen, and that is just not good for my brain, right? That is just the way it is for me. So in this case, let's take a look at here. I have market dynamics. I also have another market dynamics. And then as you can see, I have market oracle 1 and market oracle 2, right? So 2 instances of each. And as you can see, everyone or each one has a different indicator attached to it, right? So this way, I can selectively turn on and off my indicators, therefore having a very clean setup, and my brain can process whatever is happening. If you can read through lines, Eddie, I mean, by all means, please do, right? But also remember, all of our brains are built different, and that doesn't mean better or worse, right? Remember that diversity is what it makes us better. That's why I always encourage you guys, when you're seeing something different, please let me know, right? Just like, for example, Rigi Classic said, all right, well, you see these, but I also see that, right? And then we enter kind of like in a little friendly debate, and that enriches the class, right? So if you see something else that I might be skipping, please let me know and point it out, right? That also helps me out to build up a much more interesting and rich class. All right, so now that I gave you this little trick, which is layer your indicators out, like let's look for the very first confluence point. This box, it is a confluence box, right? So this one, it's telling me that I have, what is this? Maths dynamic reactor and volume flex reactor in a zone. And shouting out Acre, if I'm not wrong. No, let me look that one. Talking about the entry points. So let me see. I do believe it was Acre, right? Just correct me if I'm wrong. So Acre was talking about entry points. Yeah, Acre. Here we go. I got you here. 6.75, 690. What we got, basically the exact point that Acre was looking at, right? Easy peasy by using the indicators, right? So as you can see, yes, this is my entry point, but my exact entry point, it is between my dynamic reactor. And let me just control C this. Whoa. What's happening? Here we go. At the flip of the ribbon with a confirmation on support. I was a little bit late, right? Still worth it because I'm in huge support. So I rather take the risk, correct? There's something that could be happening, which is a second flip down in here. That's why I have a stop loss. Stop loss, guys, mandatory. Please always use your stop loss, right? And just like Rigi was mentioning, well, this could be a very fast entry, right? This could be a scalping entry. And right now, let me guys give you another strategy, right? This is one of our short strategies, nonetheless, very important strategy. So I'm going to close this one, explain it very fast so you can take or keep track of it. And also, I'm going to show you how to automate it. So this is what I called the head and shoulders lines, right? Oh, sorry for that. So when you are usually taking a look at trends, you look for the lower trend section, right? It's basically where is price bouncing. But I'm going to be taking a twist out on that analysis. And I'm going to be looking for where the price action is not reaching the target that I wanted to reach. Let me explain further. So at this point, you can see, let me control C this. Here we go. Let's remove that one. And at this point, you can see that the price, because I was in an uptrend, right? This is an uptrend. Do you guys agree with that? Yeah, correct. So since I'm in an uptrend, well then I have basically expectations of an uptrend, right? I want it to keep moving up. So basically, remember, an uptrend, it is a series of higher highs and higher lows, correct? All right, if you agree, just send me a thumbs up on that. So remember, you earn points for talking. So talk as much as you want. So here we go. Look at that, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and then what the heck is that? You see what I mean? It is not reaching the point that I was expecting it to reach. Does that make sense? Because look at that. I nailed it here. I nailed it here. I nailed it here. And this at least should have gone all the way here to rebuild or keep a constant uptrend. Do you see the fail point in here? Let me know, guys. Just so I know we are following together. Yeah, great. So what happens? Then I'm expecting a lower high, correct? This is my previous low. Sorry, a lower low. This is my previous low. And what happened here? You see that? Lower low. Now I'm expecting the next piece of the puzzle to be a lower high. So as soon as I see going up, but look at that, fail of the rebound to bounce off the zero line, so basically breaking the zero line down. Do you see that? I know I have my lower high. Does that make sense? So I'm gonna be cleaning this up. So let me take a zero line. Yes, this white line. You see this white line here? Still swimming on the oscillator. This white line. Yeah, that is the zero line. That basically, when the oscillator is above zero line, you still have enough momentum, and when the oscillator or the ribbon of the oscillator is below the zero line, you are losing momentum. Does that make sense? Let me know. All right, so let me take a picture in here and send it to you guys, so we have a record of what am I trading and how my entries are doing, because I'm gonna be let me see, I'm gonna be removing all of the drawings here so we can see it clearly, right? So removing everything now. Here we go. Let's rebuild what I was saying. Look at that, this trend line going up, remember, not reaching here this expected point, right? Now what I'm looking for is the next low, so I'm gonna set the next low here. And now this is why, exactly what I call it, head and shoulders lines. It will not always give you a head and shoulders, but it will always give you a neckline. Therefore, look at this is a hit. This is a hit. This is a hit. And this is another hit. So I could very much draw a line in here. So what is this formation? Head and shoulders. Exactly. Yes. Almost a reverse. Rave. Reverse. This is a head and shoulders, right? But it is not completed until we break the neckline. And we basically just completed it, right? So there's only one fail point in this strategy. Let's take a look at here. What is that fail point? And guys, remember, nothing is 100% in a trading world, right? So that's what I'm going, especially in difficult trades. So when you are alone by yourself, you know exactly how to confront it, how to analyze it, and actually how to make a profit out of it, right? So you're not going to be looking at this throughout the internet, right? Where everybody kind of like picks and choose their trades. We're going to be hitting into hardcore, difficult trades. So you are ready to be confronting the real world, right? So guys, also, if you have a difficult trade for me, put it up here and we'll take a look at it. And by the way, I haven't forgot about the, I think, OGOK trade. Just push me here the complete ticker name and I'll take a look at it. Also, if this is not exclusively crypto, remember, we can do metals, we can do commodities, we can do, I don't know, like for example, Tesla, I don't know, Nvidia, whatever guys you like me to take a look at, right? It's just that Atom was breaking now and I really wanted to take a little second to analyze Atom. All right, so moving forward, it is not about the breakout, it's about the retest, and off we go. But do I have confluence for support? MATS, dynamic reactor, and volume flex reactor. Yes, I do. So this could be a fake out, right? Then how am I going to be trading this? You already know I'm in a long because I have huge support, right? So if I have huge support and I'm able to reverse here, I only needed to go maybe up here to TP number 1, move my stop to entry, and let it do whatever it wants. I'm already winning. Remember, 90% of the traders lose their money. And let me stand alone here with you guys because this is serious. So remember, guys, 90% of the traders lose their money. So let me do this. Here we go. Better. So if you start breaking even, that is a huge win. Why? Because look at it this way, you are moving yourself from the losing side to a not losing side. You are part of that little 10% that is not losing money on the market. Does that make sense? So if you start moving from losing to breaking even, dude, that is huge. That is big. Keep it up, right? Keep your trading analysis going. Keep your trading, what is it called? Your trading notes going, so you know what you did wrong, how can you improve it, and how to make it better, right? And let me see, lots of mine, and almost quit altogether and realize my psychology is a problem. My psychology. Oh, 01 way. Yeah, and by the way, we're gonna be touching on psychology. So usually psychology is Tuesday because that is a huge point. And thank you very much for bringing this up. Yes, emotional trading, that is a problem, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. I've been doing this for a ton of years, and I'm here teaching the indicators for a reason, right? So that is to be said, I still fear the market. I still respect the market. I still feel FOMO. I still feel food. That is not going away. But a good planning point is to have your strategy and execute your strategy because you build it to avoid emotional trading, right? So that's just a very, very important point that I want to tell you guys. So do not scare, keep training, right? So remember, when a soldier is in the middle of war and they are going through very stressful situations, they follow training, right? And this is training right now. What we're doing right now, this is training. So when you are by your own, in middle of everybody trying to take your money, well, you just focus, right? Repeat your mantras. So don't worry, you're gonna learn them here, right? Like, what is the name of the game? Confluence, 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 correct? And then you execute based on your strategies. All right, enough talking. Let's get back to the charts and let's see what we still had here. So it is, I just messed this thing up, sorry. Here we go, nice. Alrighty, so let's take a look at here. We have a huge support, right? That is not telling me that I'm gonna be bouncing or breaking through. So if I have huge support, I'm gonna be longing it, right? And my entry was somewhere around there. And where's gonna be my stop loss? Below here, and giving it a tiny bit of that, maybe compensating for volatility, right? TP number 1 here, TP number 2 here, and trailing all the way up, right? I'm called Goose. I don't get it, but let me know. Explain me a little bit. Think my turbo is a bit how now low. All right. And then, so remember, if I'm breaking big support, well, I'll apply the next movement. It is not about the breakout. It's about the retest, right? And then flip of the ribbon. And off we go. Oh, got it. All right. You better explain me things because like, if it's good enough, like if it's funny, if it's worth it, if it's kind of like easy and like easy to understand. And remember, we're gonna be adding them into our mantras. Like for example, Rigi Classic came up with a very fun one. Rigi, could you help me out with your mantra? That is awesome. I just need to admit that is great. Rigi, here we go. The hammer. Profits, not profits. Exactly. So that actually makes so much sense, right? I mean, remember, I always say in the classes, we do not know the future, right? There's only two guys that know the future. Whoever comes from the future, so it's traveling backwards, or whoever knows magic, right? Or had a crystal ball. So, do you know any real crystal balls? Or do you know any time travelers? Let me know. Well, Piper might be one of those, right? I still haven't seen his crystal ball, but he might be a time traveler, right? A DeLorean, but that's it. Nice. Oh, great. Love DeLoreans, by the way. Love them. I think they might be one of those travelers. Might be. Yeah, you're right. The Magician is one of those travelers. Oh, he's so DG in trading. Love his trades. Dude, I just can't handle 100x, but he does. Nice. Also, shout out for him. All right. So, yeah, it's scary. So, guys, especially for the new members, any questions on how are we going to be trading this? By the way, this is not financial advice. This is how I trade the markets, right? And you're going to be seeing through all of the week how if I messed up, if I make it, or if basically all of the process of it, right? So, any questions, let me know right now, right here in the side chat so I can read you guys. Hard to restore. Stainless steel is hard to work. Oh yeah, because it's so strong. Usually aluminum is good, or what is it? Non stainless steel. So only steel, right? Like sweet steel. Is that how you call it? I don't know. Yeah. Also beautiful, but beautiful. Not for me. It looks like a lovely long. Oh, nice. Yeah. So for me, it looks like a lovely long. So that's why I'm already into long, right? But expecting a breakthrough retest, and then I'll enter for a short. Only question if it still go far. Like if it breaks down and do not retest, well then we just let it go. That's nothing to do there, right? I mean, remember guys that we take a look at the traits, right? It's just like a hunter, right? He goes to a special spot where he believe based on vegetation, right? Humidity, food for the animal he's trying to hunt, right? Availability, water, and also the air direction, so the hunter smell doesn't get picked up by the animal, right? And he climbs a tree, right? He waits patiently for that animal to come their way. He already has picked a zone. So he stays there, and maybe one deer, let's just call it deer, gets closer. He doesn't decide and go away. That's kind of like one of the trade that, all right, we picked a spot, but the price action didn't go quite there, so that's fine. You just let it go. You do not go out of your tree and start chasing the deer with your gun, right? So you just wait it. Then maybe if that spot's not working, well, reevaluate your analysis, get into a new spot, and wait for the price action to hit your entry. So I see you using older version of Oracle. Are there other version on you looking to it? Oh, I just was on vacation, so I did not update mine. But everything is basically the same. We updated on a couple of bucks. Other than that, looking good. Let me open up that for everybody to look at it. So open image in new tab. Here we go, and let me put it here so you guys. Oh, where is it? There it goes. Inker, you sent me this. Love the volatility oscillator. One of the best on the market, if not the best. Great. Thank you. Thank you. We'll mention that on the for the developers. And thank you so much. So let's take a look at what else we got. It's time for me to drift off here. Let's go take a look at Bitcoin, and then we're gonna be taking a look at any asset you want me to. So now it's the time for you to write me what asset you want me to take a look at. And also let me know, are you waiting for a long? Are you waiting for a short on that asset? So let me know right now. Yes, I did. I did. Not only that, I sent it also into a Discord zone so we can work on that ASAP. In fact, we're working on that. Yep. Although if you want to reshare it here or send it back to me just to make sure, I'm going to be showing it today again, just in case. But yeah. Any tip for trading new tokens on the market? Example, Loom. Not sure when it tops, it's when it shorts. All right, let's take a look at that. Loom. That's going to be a very interesting one. Too hot? Oh, I see. Loom BTC, right? Or are you looking for USDT or Loom BTC? USDT Max. All right. Let's see. MXC. Let's see. What is it? I cannot see Forex Crypto Index. Yeah, it's crypto. All sources. Here we go. In MXC, right? MEXC. What? Oh, I see. All right, let's take a look at this one. Oh, here we go. So we're gonna be waiting on an absorption zone. Remember what's an absorption zone? So at this point, oh, this is crazy. So this is a great opportunity to start using some predictive tools. Especially, guys, for the new members, we have two kinds of tools. We have reactive and predictive. Reactive are proven, right? Basically, we already know that it's telling you, well, it has bounced here before, it has moved here before, right? Short and long easily. Yeah, it could be. Not quite there. We might still have a run up, and I'll show you why do I think that. But bear with me here. Yeah, absolutely overpriced. Yeah, absolutely. So let's take a look at, for example, the volume profile magnifier, right? Everything is down here. So this is uncharted territory, right? Again, I'm going to be turning on, for example, my support resistances. We'll see nothing, right? So just to show you guys that we might be, into a pickle here. Oh, well, we do have some support resistances. Oh, shoot. Sorry for that. Control C, here we go. So this was unexpected. All right, so daily, 1 day, 1 day, correct? Let's just make sure. Medium term daily. Here we go. All right. So basically, we are the premium zone. So I do have two things that I could be sharing here. Remember the falling knife strategy? So we're going to be looking for very hard to reach zones, right? So do we have anything up here? Not really. So basically, everything has been consumed. So first entry could be for a short, could be somewhere here, at least right now, right? Second entry for the short position could be somewhere around here. Let's call the middle here, correct? I'm going to be dividing my money before entering here, but I'm not going to be just entering there just because. I'm going to be looking for some other calls, right? Because if I see a signal right here, because I'm seeing an absorption zone there, right? Then I might be able to go all the way down here, and I might not be able to reach all the way here. Hey, what's up, Lex G? You miss Jacob Magaby. He's right here next to us. Yeah, he's coming visiting.
Who is that?
Lex G. All right, so let's take a look at what else do I have. So basically, very far away targets, which are fine, right? Now, it is the time to start looking for some predictive tools, right? So what are they predictive? They're not based on previous support resistance, previous volume zones, nothing. They're basically trying to predict the future, right? So this is where it comes very, very interesting. Jacob working on a flux capacitor to go into the future. He is. Oh, he said he just finished it. We're testing it. We're going to be testing it. Nice. All right. So here's where the true power of unknown comes together, right? Watch this. I'm going to be turning on this. What is this? If I double click in here, you'll see it's part of Market Dynamics Pro, right? And then if I scroll down, you'll see enable predictive. Oh, it's all right. Enable predictive ranges, right? I usually leave it as is. And let me show you the power of predictive ranges. Let me zoom in here. Previous pumps. Breaking previous purple line. Then going to hit the center of it, correct? What happens once we hit the center of it? Quick retrace, right? Then remember, the next great one is telling you, hey, buddy, watch out, because something is coming, right? It's time to start looking into something interesting. Take a look at your oscillator, take a look at your reactive tools, right? Take a look at maybe your targets, correct? So then almost add the purple and huge drop, right? Remember, the most desirable range, it is between the golden lines. The very first next target after breaking a purple line, it is the blue line, which is the delta line, right? Let's take a look at what's happening right now. Just one sec. Push it. There you go. All right. So let's now take a look at what's happening at this moment, right? Oh, before that, again, same target, right? Let's take a look here. What happened? Breaking the purple line. Next target is a blue one, right? Then next target, purple one, and a little drop. Next, breaking the purple line. Then next target, what is it? Blue line, and finally going for the purple one. You see these repetitive targets on very high volatility market? The delta magnetic, yes, exactly. Oh, they're default. I'll show it to you, but you just don't need to do anything. They're default. 50 and chart. That's it. But they're default. Let's see, Richie. Nice. Anytime, brother. Anytime. Yeah, for an hour. All right, let's take a look at that one also. Well, I'm also on the same one. Oh, but no, this is Soul. All right. I see you're also. Let's take a look at that. All right, so open up this image in new tab. Transposing that topic here. All right, guys, this is Reggie's entry here. Let's analyze it. I'm just going aside for a little bit because this is interesting, right? I'm gonna head back into what was it, Loom, right? By the way, I do still hold Loom, but it was against BDC. Yeah. By the way, and also this is not financial advice. This is only what I do throughout my trading times, right? Oh, all right. So let's just hide it for a sec, right? All right, so let's go all the way to the end here. All right, when did we had our entry buy? For veterans, especially, also for the new members, watch this, watch this. Where is my entry when I have a buy signal, guys? Let me know. Is it on the buy signal? Or where is it at? Hell no, says Reggie. Yeah. No, Brownie. Yes. The retest MMS. Hey, what's up, MMS? Welcome. Guys, we are 32 members. This is amazing. Let me send you some hearts. And I also see here MJ. So, MJ, love you with all my heart. If you don't know, MJ and I, we just got engaged. That was the special moment. That was Army Piper came over. We went for a resort, and yeah, that is amazing. Locally, I mean, I got lucky. She said yes. She said yes. Yeah. MJ, are you still there? Let's see. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Love you guys also. Love you. So, Ninja MJ, she's typing. Let's see. Thank you, guys. We're gonna be posting some of the side content. We went scuba diving. Was fabulous. All right, so going back into the charts because that's what we're here for. So Rigid classes said, hell no, right? We do not enter on the buy signal by itself, right? Remember, just like Major Payne says, right? Where is the name of the game? Confluence, right? So we do enter, just like MMS mentioned, at the retest, right? So let's see what happened here. Did we have a buy signal? Yes. And look at where we have the retest. Guys, I'm going to be making this one big because this is exactly the same that I'm expecting on, what is it, on Atom Trade, right? What happened? Where is that retest happening at? Can you guys tell me? It's here. Dynamic reactor, yes, Lexi. By the way, guys, Lexi is another incredible trader. He was a mentor of, the magician. He's not here around, but we'll hear their story. And guys, those guys are killing it again. CP community guys, you make this fabulous. Thank you very much for sticking around and let me be part of your success. That is just the most amazing part of being here with you guys. See you guys success and kill it. So yeah, on the retest, on the dynamic reactor, which is this one, on the volume flex reactor, which is this one, and on the, what is it? Oh, that's it. That's it. On both of those zones, right? And I do believe that we have a line that was higher. All right. Looking weak on oscillator though, being divergence too. Yeah. But look at that. Beautiful retest, and off we go for the first one, waiting for the next retest. There we go for the next one, right? And look at that. Then finding support on order blocks, making a beautiful breakthrough, a trend line, which is also automatic. Here we go. Remember, we have, where is it? Trend lines. Oh, come on. Where is it at? Oh, it's a pattern. It's a pattern line. Sorry for that. It's a pattern. Yeah, it's a pattern. So we have the patterns here enabled. Nice. Into a pattern line. Here we go. And massive breakthrough. Again, remember how well this strategy works, guys, especially for the new member. You would have guessed when we see that we were breaking and going nonstop, we start building up FOMO. Does that make sense? Would you had FOMO here? Reggie, nice. Magician, what's up, buddy? What happened to your picture? We were just talking of you, buddy. Almost every day. Yeah, almost every day. Yeah, we were just saying, the magician, that you are one of those people that absolutely kill it. You must have come from the future. I mean, there's no other explanation there. So, we would have again very FOMO here, right? And guys, as again, another mantra, is not about the breakout, it's about the retest. Yes, it's about the retest. It's about the retest. Waiting for that retest with the flip of the ribbon. Do you see this maybe happening? If that might be happening lower, we might be in the same position as Adam. You see that? Retestio. Love it. Yes. The what the fuck cat there. Love it. Nice. All right, guys. Any questions so far? Another interesting. Me looking ready to drop the me. All right. All good. So let's go. Oh shoot. Sorry, I close you guys here, and let's go all the way down. Here we go. All right. So now it's time to analyze what's happening and where to start finding that bounce. Right. So far we're bullish. Look at the prime score. Very bullish. Right. Yes, it's true that we have absorption zone here. We're breaking the purple line. Remember what happened in the purple line there? But we're just not quite there on entering for a short, right? Why? We need to confirm the flip of ribbon because this might be forming another set. And if that happens, remember what happened here? We broke the purple line twice, right? We broke the purple line twice. And we did the double top here, right? So right now, we might be waiting only for another OB text to make the double top, right? Flip of the ribbon on purple or resistance, right? Let's take a look at now some predictive tools. Like, for example, let's take a look at, let's see, what other predictive tools? Well, even these ones, which are reactive, right? Just support and resistance. So this is looking good. You're just waiting for either a breakthrough or a retest, either here or here, to see the flip of the ribbon, and off we go. Correct? Yes, so do I. So do I, Lexi. Love those premium zones. Those are tend to be very, very precise. Oh, fever predictive. Yes, Reggie. In fact, we could be taking a look at that next class. That should be a good one. Maybe starting Monday with the predictive ones. That could be a good idea. All right. How to turn on the fever predictive? Sorry, missed it. We didn't turn on fever predictive, Jeff. It's another indicator that is by ChartPrime. So it's chart. Oh, sorry. Chart prime. One single word, right? And then you see we're gonna be looking for the feeble levels will volume. Let me see if I can add it. Yeah, I can add it. So that's how you add them. But what we place in here, it is the support and resistance zones. Firefly. And the way you do it is you go to your Market Dynamics Pro and then set your support multi-time frame support and resistance. This is my preferred configuration. You can go ahead and snip it. Jacob Nagavik King strikes again. Oh, he might soon. Anytime, Firefly. Anytime, brother. So, let's go back into maybe the FIBO prediction, because that is a very powerful one. You might have missed my explanation of the FIBO, which relates to the mathematical equation, and also you can actually do it by hand by drawing FIBO. But that is not the case, right? It was just to explain how it works, because it's omnidirectional, right? So let's take these guys are making 1,001 indicators when you can only attack. well, we need to aim everywhere, right? I mean, if you guys like something and we can do it, let's just do it the right way, right? Yeah, I love that one. Love that one. Let's make and let's even push a rocket there. There we go. All right. So, any question, Mr. Was it who requested Loom? Sorry, was it Mr. J or non-lethal? Guys, just want to make sure. Non-lethal. All right. Thank you for that, Reggie. Non-lethal and no, thanks for that. And no, what not? Well, no more questions. Oh, got it. All right. So you filled my beginner brain for today. All right. Gonna go look for things you taught me today. Absolutely, guys. So it's already time, guys. Let's go over to the standalone one. Let's see here. I just messed this thing up in the trip. Sorry for that. Standalone. Here we go. So, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. You guys always make my day. You guys make it a blast to be here, especially new members. And Wolf Loney, what's up? I think you before I shout you out. So welcome and goodbye. So guys, you make it so special. You make it so fun for me. I just love to hang around with you guys. Yeah, long time no see. Don't worry, we're gonna keep doing it Monday. See you Monday. Although we might have it special. We might, not promising anything. We might have a special, maybe, I don't know, conversation or something with Excel during the weekend, but we'll see. So guys, again, this could not be possible without your support, guys, without you guys joining. I mean, this is just such amazing times to spend time with charts, with friends, with community. It just makes my day. So guys, let me send you my love for you guys. Thank you so much for being part of every class. I do look forward for the next one as always. And by the way, if you have any suggestions, please let me know. You know that I'm always working on trying to make or to better myself, to better the classes. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know. That is just the way that I know that I'm doing things right or wrong, right? And I can redirect to whether you guys want me to. So again, thank you one more time. Stay prime and see you Monday, guys. See you Monday.